Maheshwarnath Babaji, with whom I learned the Upanishads, said it also means the end of learning, which doesn't mean you should stop learning anything. Please, I want to make this very clear. It's the end of the learning that we think is learning, so that wisdom, which is the beginning of insight, may begin to appear. You don't stop learning because you are studying Vedanta. It's because you see the limitations of ordinary knowledge so that you move forward into that which is beyond description. Therefore, it is also called Vedanta, the end of knowledge, Veda. If you understand the word Upanishad, then you get a grasp of what Vedanta actually means. The body of literature known as the Upanishad is almost 2000 years old, at a very conservative estimate. If I go beyond that, there may be historians who may object. Nobody knew in the outside world that there existed such a body of wisdom in this country. It happens to be to the credit of someone who first translated the Upanishads into a language which others could read. Not English, because English was kind of still in its rudimentary stages at that time. And this person was the unfortunate Mughal prince who was murdered by his brother and whose kingdom was usurped by Aurangzeb. This gentleman was one Dara Shikoh, who was the older brother of Aurangzeb, who was himself a Sufi and also a practitioner of meditation, and who was a yogi by many standards. Dara Shikoh gathered a number of scholars in Kashmir in a place called Pari Mahal, which is still visible, and they spent many years translating the Upanishads into Persian. This Persian version went to Greece, because in those days Persian was quite an advanced language. It was translated by someone called Dufont, who called it the Upanikhat. When people in the West, in those days Greece was the center of all wisdom and philosophy, everything in the West, art. When people read that, they suddenly discovered that this wisdom lies in this ancient land where they once supposed savages lived wearing only loincloths. So then the Upanishads came onto the world scene. But that doesn't mean the literature is enough. Upanishad is what is called rahasya. It is something to be studied directly, intimately with a teacher. It's not enough just to read the literature.